Hey, what's good, everybody? It's me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, and you are watching Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. And joining me, as always, are my co-hosts, Rebellious D and Trav. How you fellas doing today?
You already know.
It's good seeing you guys again. This is our second review for something tonight. We already covered Falcon and Winter Soldier, and now we're going to be covering Invincible, episode 5.
D about to get hit. I can see it in the TV.
Yeah, I was like...
Yeah, we're reviewing Invincible episode 5. That actually hurt. And before we get into today's episode, like I said in our Falcon and Winter Soldier video, rest in peace to DMX. He passed away today. Incredible rapper, incredible talent. It was good seeing him, later in his career making cameos and movies and stuff like that. It was always just awesome seeing him, like the energy that he brought when it came to his music. And when he performed on stage, it was incredible. And, who can forget when we were able to play as DMX in the first Def Jam Vendetta game? And he was the stone cold of that game. Like, it was just like, if you in the story mode, when it came to fighting DMX, it's like he was like one of the hardest people up there on the game, as he should be, because it was DMX. So
he gonna give it to you.
And he gave it to you all right.
Yeah, he did.
So, rest in peace to him, and prayers and condolences to his family. Right. And like I always say in every video, make sure that you like it, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit that bell button. So that way you're always notified when we have new content here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. So let's get into today's episode of Invincible. It's episode 5. And guys, like I say on every episode that we've seen so far, like the series, it just continues to keep getting better. And we only have 3 episodes left now.
And more.
Huh?
I said 3 more.
Yeah, we have 3 more now. And like each episode has been so good, man. And before we deep dive into today's review, I just want to give props to them bringing Reginald Val Johnson on. Mm-hmm. And he was the principal. He was Principal Winslow.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Everybody that knows, we up here on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks, we love Family Matters. When I was a kid, I thought it was called Urkel. I didn't even know it was called Family Matters, but
it says it right there at the beginning of the show, though.
Well, see, when I was coming up, my grandfather, he never asked me if I wanted to watch Family Matters. He always said, "Do you want to watch Urkel?" And I mean,
and you just so happen to miss the intro every single time you watch the show.
No. Like, I want to say back in the day, I want to say like the intro, like they didn't even do an intro. Sometimes it's like they would just do I saw this later on in life, but it's like they would just say Family Matters on the TV, and then they would just go straight into the episode. Because on some TV shows, it's like they I guess it was because of timing. Like they wanted to give you as much as they can give you without doing the intro. Like we see it in anime on Adult Swim, where it's just like sometimes it's like the intro, they didn't have an intro, or they cut the intro in half, so that way that they could just give you the episode, so that way they could give you all the commercials and whatnot in the episode. But what I wanted to say about that was it was awesome. I was at the gym, I was hyped when I saw him, and Carl Winslow, he's up there with Uncle Phil when it comes to top TV dads. And we had the revival of Boy Meets World when we got Girl Meets World, and then we had the Roseanne revival, and
but all those suck.
Huh?
But all those suck.
No. What I'm trying to get at, though, is that if you're going to have, do these revivals and whatnot, man, it's like I would love to see a Family Matters revival. It's like
and that's what I'm trying to say.
Most of the cast, it's like they're still alive, and it's just like I would just love to see a Family Matters sequel, like to see what they're doing now, like bring back their OG Harriet Winslow, like bring everybody back.
For it to be garbage?
Huh?
It's going to be garbage.
I don't think it'll be garbage.
Banks, sometimes
they're all garbage.
Banks, sometimes you gotta let it go.
He can't.
Well, I mean, the reason why I wanted to say, because like Roseanne, I want to say it came back in 20.
Yeah, she blew that though.
And I mean, like it's been going on now since either 2018, 2019, but it's just like the ratings are still good for the show. Fans want to see it. Like fans, they love revivals. That's the thing. So I mean, I would be down to see a sequel to Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I miss Carl Winslow and I miss Steve Urkel, but I don't want to see a revival to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because we're supposed to be getting one with that trailer that came out last year.
Yeah, but it's not a revival.
Well, it's like a reboot.
The remake.
I'm good on that, man.
So Banks is good on getting a fresh take on a show with a whole new storyline, but he wants to see.
No, it's not going to be a whole new storyline. He wants to see
Son of the Mask come on. You know,
hey Trav.
They're changing up some things.
Trav,
it's
you
not
were
the
good.
Exact same
you were good
storyline.
on the Final Fantasy VII remake, and when we had Jason up here, and they were talking about how it's good when you don't get a shot by shot of something, and like they do switch it up, and I agree with them when they said that.
Well, he was talking about television. He wasn't talking about video games.
Yeah, but still, it's cool. But anyway, we're snowballing. Let's get back into Invincible. That's what everybody's here for. It was an amazing episode. Just seeing Mark and Omniman, working together, and Omniman is still training him and whatnot. The episode, it starts off with Titan, and I can't remember if this was Cyborg's name on Teen Titans when he was working at Hive, when he infiltrated it, and he was like the stone. He had the stone costume. Do y'all remember that?
No,
I do remember that.
Yeah, I know you were heavily into Titans. I mean, not Titans.
The first go round. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, remember he infiltrated.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was though.
And it was like he had the rings, and like the ring would turn him into stone.
I felt like it was something like Crusher or something. Maybe it was Titan.
I think it was, but I mean, like this is what Titan on this reminded me of. He reminded me of Cyborg from Teen Titans, and like that whole opening sequence when he just came in. And like he was just killing people, and like the way that some of these people were dying, like it was just so graphic, and it was kind of satisfying seeing like how some of these people were being killed.
It was fire,
yeah. And then the music that was playing and everything. Now Titan,
to run the jewels again, brother.
Yeah, man. And Titan, he reminds me of Luke Cage. Just from, because he wears the hoodie. Just like how Luke Cage was wearing the hoodie on season 1. And, he just goes in and he just wrecks shit.
Just goes in.
He gets it done. Now, D and me, we had this conversation about how on The Flash, we never see Barry go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he does all of this stuff in Central City, but we never see him like doing anything in the hood. And I was thinking about it when I was watching the episode where when Titan had came to Mark and he was talking to him, and he was just like, you always take care of the problems over there, but you never come over. Like none of the heroes never come here and take care of the problems in the hood in this area. And I just like the comparison because it just shows you like with the heroes. I mean, this happens in My Hero Academia as well, where it's like we always see the heroes in these high populated areas, but we never see them in the low income areas and, stopping like the crime there. So, D, I wanted to ask you your take on it. Like seeing Titan and, seeing his backstory and everything, like how did you feel about the character?
I really liked it because it was nice to see him get a backstory and for them to just reuse characters. Titan, I think, is going to turn out to obviously be a hero to some degree. I'm not sure where it's going to take him, but I think it's going to be something we slowly get to see develop. And it was nice to see Mark. And, this is going to bleed into the next topic, I'm sure. But the discussion they have at the kitchen table and like his dad's once again, red flags, immediately like, this is beneath you. Like, we're strong. What are they called? Velgamites?
Yep,
Zelda or something, I believe.
No, you had it right, D.
Okay. Oh yeah. And it's just going straight. It's almost like they almost remind me of the Saiyans in a way,
Yeah.
I'm starting to get those Saiyan vibes. Like
we said that up here.
Yeah, it's just it's interesting. And his mom's obviously snooping. Trav, how did you feel about them extending on Titan's story and stuff?
Hey, I'm digging the Titan thing. They had homegirl from Nailed It, voicing the wife.
The kids watch that.
Hey, that's Zoe's show. So I said, hey Zoe, they had the girl from Nailed It up on this show.
Sick.
And but yeah, no, I love Titan. but yeah, Omni-Man's garbage, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's starting to be a trash human being.
And maybe it's me, but when they was, and I'm skipping way forward, but I want to ask you.
Oh quick. No, you're cool. We're going.
Yeah, no, let's do
this.
When
Mark was fighting in the building before the other team came in.
Yeah.
Was that Omni-Man?
That was Omni-Man.
Okay. This dude is garbage because he opened up the sliding screen door and acting like he ain't know that Mark, got his ass handed to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm glad that his wife is starting to find.
Oh yeah, she hot on that tail.
Well, you see, because it's like when she goes into the closet and she finds the book.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose. Clearly,
well,
he left that there.
Oh yeah, hey, and it's all thanks to my boy Dark Blood.
Dark Blood. Hey, shout out to Dark Blood.
Shout out Dark Blood.
Yeah, sir.
It's interesting because it's like she already had the thoughts that something was up, and to piggyback off of what Dee was saying earlier about when Omni-Man, when he was sitting at the table and he was just like, this is beneath you. Now, you could take that two ways. You could take it as, this is beneath you as, you just need to worry about the crimes and the stuff over here, because you see what he said. He was just like, you're used to fighting aliens and whatnot. You shouldn't concern yourself with what's going on over there
in the hood.
And that just shows you like the type of person that Omni-Man, who Nolan Grayson is, man. And it's like, I just don't like him ever since, the first episode, and like the stuff that he says and everything, like the red flags.
He's a prick.
Yeah, he's a prick, man. And, it's interesting to see like what's going to happen when Debbie, when she finally, puts all of the pieces together.
She's close, bro.
We see she found the costume, and when she looked in the notebook and saw the notes that Dark Blood had put about the costume.
Yep.
And remember, his costume has all that blood and DNA up there.
Why is he keeping it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to lead to something, man, because I mean, it's interesting. It's just like, why didn't he get rid of it? Like,
I'm gonna go out.
He straight up flew into space and like gotten rid of it.
Who knows?
Well, he couldn't because remember that guy the Space Force people that come to inspect the planet.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think he's just trying to cover his tracks. I think he knows that they're on to him.
Yeah.
How suspicious is that? He's the only, like they said, he was the only person alive. Everybody else was dead. And there's no trace of anybody else being there. Like, come on, bro.
Now, something I wanted to touch on was the new Guardians of the Globe and how, Dee's favorite, Black Samson.
No.
Okay, I'll take it back. That's my favorite.
I like Black Samson.
It's like they came in like they were celebrating, like they
man. We got another Rex Globe moment, baby.
They was cracking open the beers and everything, and Black Samson.
Explode. He is garbage. He is a garbage human being. He is.
He said I had to get rid of the machine that was in there. I hope that wasn't your girlfriend.
Yeah. Hey, Banks, get ready to bleep, bro. This dude's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. No shit.
Okay.
Hey, I'll make sure that.
God, he is an absolute prick.
It is just like, why the hell would you write a character like, not that bad? This guy, he's like a freeloading superhero.
Douchebag.
Yeah, man. But it's, I can understand why Black Samson, was coming at them like that, because it's like, yeah, y'all got the job done, but look at all the people that ended up getting hurt because y'all were careless and y'all were reckless. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what leaders supposed to do, though, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, and I can understand why he came at them like that, and he needs to, because it's like they're still used to, well, not all of them, but some of them, they're not used to working together as a team, man. Right. And to also to go back to with Adam Eve, Samantha, when it's like the way her dad was talking to her because she didn't want to be a hero anymore.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And he was just like, you just need to get back with Rex. I'm just like,
it gave me those vibes of like watching an old school movie where you got the jock, he's the boyfriend, and they're like, this guy's good. That's what it reminded me of. Like, you need to stay with him. He's got a future kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was just really weird to hear.
It doesn't matter that he cheated on you.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Stay with him. I'm just like, dang.
I'm
like, okay, Dad.
It's like he's not even that strong. He's just fun. I mean, I like him as a character. It's just a fun dynamic, but he's not strong.
Welcome to rich white parents, baby. That's what they
now, Trav, how did you feel when we see the Mauler twins? We see the one twin, the clone is now finally done, and they start fighting.
We back to we don't know who the clone is.
Yeah, he tries to act like he's the original, and then Robot shows up. Like that whole entire scene, like how did you feel about it, man?
I loved it, man, because you confirmed some suspicions that you and I had last episode about the baby and the
test tube.
Yeah. Little Vegeta sitting in there, and he's trying to get that help.
I find it interesting to see, since we're on the topic of the Mauler twins, Robot, his exchanges. I find it interesting that his response to the Mauler twins, he's not in cahoots with them necessarily.
Right.
He knew what they were doing.
Right.
Then when Monster Girl takes that L, his response, he actually got animated when he saw her getting thrashed.
Yeah.
And I found that I wonder what the connection to her is.
No, I don't think he's a bad guy like y'all.
No. I mean, originally, the way it looked originally, he pricked. We could only go off of what they gave us. Now that we have more, it's clearly not the case.
I think he's just trying to find a way for him to fix his body, or whatever the case may be. But man, I don't think he wants to see any of his teammates get hurt or anything like that.
Robot, he went super.
That was messed up, man.
Hey, they all did.
They got clipped.
It was just interesting, like that entire fight. Because at first, we see Titan and Invincible. They came there to stop. I can't remember the guy.
Machine Head.
Yeah. They came there to stop him, and when they came,
that motherfucker paid a bunch of people.
Yeah, and what was crazy is it's just like because Invincible, he's just used to fighting. Like these weaker
or a one-on-one. He's not used to a Sinister Six.
He ain't used to no Thok.
Like this fight, it was incredible, man.
Yeah, it was intense.
It was intense.
I do know that the big bad guy is named Battle Tiger.
Yes. Yep.
And he's ridiculously strong. So obviously,
the way that he smashed Mark, man, when he brought the axe down on, or the
hammer.
Yeah, the hammer. It was something.
It was like a war hammer.
A war hammer.
It was either that or a mace. It's one of the two. But
now, another reason why I like this scene is that because it didn't end like how I thought it was going to end, because we remember in episode 2 when he unleashed his rage.
Oh yeah.
Same thing happened here, but when he released it back on episode 2, it got the job done. Whereas here, it's just like, he was able to take care of a couple of the enemies, but he wasn't able to take care of the main one.
Yeah, he got through everybody, and except for that guy. I wish there was power levels on this.
And then we see the Guardians of the Globe show up, and then they get their ass handed to them. And like that fight went on for a long time.
Yes,
it wasn't just
very enjoyable.
It wasn't just a skim over. It's just like they were fighting, and then they lost. And then they came back.
Yeah, I do like that Rex had his moment where he saw Invincible, and then my man pulled out the fridge magnets.
And they
started
throwing them, and like, they was just like, yeah, y'all messed up now. And like they handed it to him, and then the Battle Tiger, he was just like, he said, yeah, y'all aren't worth it. I'm out of here. And he's like, y'all are beneath me.
Black Samson had his moment. I think.
You heard we said the Invincible. This is the best that the Earth has.
Yeah, this is a mercy.
Black Samson got his ass.
Yeah, but I think that him doing what he did is kind of gonna reflect on the rest of the team. Like, regardless if I got my power or not, I'm gonna try and do what's right.
Yeah.
Yes, he got clipped up, but he went out like a G.
But yeah,
hey, but you saw it. But that right there just showed you.
Yep.
If he was there on the final mission, he would have got his ass. He would have died.
Yeah.
Omni-Man would have killed him. Hey, he came out of his suit like thinking that he was gonna do something.
But just remember, Omni-Man did not walk out of that fight.
That's true too.
You don't know what one more body would have done. Omni-Man passes out in front of that Black Samson. He ain't got to do nothing but, whatever he needs to do, break his neck, stab him in the heart.
Yeah, man.
It's just a dynamic that they could have used.
But yeah, that battle was intense, man. And do you guys think that Monster Girl, do you think that she's still alive? Because when she was on life support, when she was in her troll form and like you saw her face, I was just like, damn, she's dead. But then when she transformed back, it's just like, she just had blood all over her face. Yeah,
because her skull wasn't crushed. I thought he crushed her head at first.
That's what it looked, man. Oh my God. It was just so gruesome and bloody.
And then Black Samson.
I mean, Black Samson got the hands ripped off.
Yeah. And what's interesting is that the entire time this was going on, I just kept on asking myself, is Omni-Man ever going to step in?
I thought he was going to step in.
He never did. He let his son... But at the same time, this could have been a lesson that he was trying to teach Mark, where it's just like, this is what happens when you don't listen.
This was absolutely a lesson that he's trying to teach Mark.
Yeah.
That's going to be a point of conversation next episode.
I definitely think that he's trying to continuously wedge some hatred and some space in between Mark and everybody on Earth.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what that means, it's clear that that's what he wants. He didn't want him hanging out with him in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Now he gets
he's like Endeavor with Todoroki.
If Clark was his dad, Clark would have been like, "Let me help you."
Yeah,
or something like that. This guy, like, don't even bother. He lives in the hood, like this is gonna backfire and all that. I'm like, man.
Now it's like, I'm mad that I forgot to say this on our not Captain America, but our Falcon and Winter Soldier review. But John Walker, he is reminding me of Homelander, and like that's the same thing that Omni-Man is kind of reminding me of Homelander.
Definitely get that from Omni-Man. Hell yeah.
And I wanted to kind of rewind it a bit and talk about Amber now, because what happens when you become a superhero, we see in Mark's case, it's just like he's juggling, being with a girl that he really likes, he's juggling his job, and he's juggling being a superhero. And Amber is starting to get to the point where it's just like, you keep on, missing
poking the bear.
Yeah, you keep on breaking promises, you keep showing up late and everything, and I'm starting to get tired of it. And it was cool that, Sam, she told her, she was just like, Mark, he really does care about you and everything. Yep. And she told Mark in the beginning too, it's just like, are you going to let her know, or are you not going to say anything at all? And we see that because Mark, of course he's a hero, he can't reveal his identity. This is what happens when, you try to date somebody. Yep. This is the choice that you have to go with when you are with somebody. And I wonder if Mark is going to eventually tell Amber that he is invincible and that he's a hero. What do you think? It's going to be
Yeah. Oh, well, no, you go. No. Let my man Trav take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You called his number.
He totally is. But I'm a level with you guys. I don't give a shit about him and Amber.
I think
it's boring to me. I could look, bro.
It's like you're trying to parts.
It's like you trying to fit in this little storyline of some teenage love.
I think
with this crazy action. I don't give a shit about that, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I think
he's already got the dynamic with his dad.
But just to piggyback off of what you're saying, Trav, I think it's all going to come full circle. I think that she may find out in the same instance where Omni-Man, they find out what's going on with him, and I think he's going to kill her. I think that she's there just to be a catalyst to push Mark to being better than he already is. So I think that's exactly what that is.
So his first girlfriend?
Yeah, I think his dad's going to kill his first love. I think I think we can classify her as that.
Well, let's hope so.
I mean, he stuck up for her in school. You know, his Flash Thompson moment.
Yeah.
And it's just clear. I think that's what's gonna happen. I hate to say it.
I hope so, man. I hope that she's
doing charity and stuff like
her brain then, bro.
No, dog. No.
Yeah, I want
none of that red rush.
Nah, give something. You get some use out of her, bro.
I think it's gonna be a traditional like hand through the chest, bro. Real quick. I can just see him doing it. I don't want to say
he's gonna squeeze her neck. Eyes gonna pop. It's gonna be.
It could be. I mean,
it's gonna be a gruesome death, bro. Yeah. The way that this show looks like it's gonna happen. Oh, I do. I can't wait for it, bro.
I want to go back again.
Put it in.
Yep. Where you going, Barry?
I want to go back to when Debbie, when she was, having her thoughts on Nolan and how she just doesn't trust him. And remember, she has the conversation with him about what he had told Mark about wanting to help people. And she was just like, you didn't know anything when you first came here. I taught you how to be a hero. I taught you about, how our world was and everything. So it's like kind of in a way, it's like because of her, like she was able to give him all of the information that he needed. Yeah. And if it does get revealed that he did come to Earth to conquer it and take it over, he knew what he needed to do. Like it could have been any woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like with in Guardians of the Galaxy with Star-Lord's mom. She was in the right place at the right time.
Ego was just trying to spread the seed. That's
exactly.
I think Ego did care about her though.
He did.
He said he cared about all his wives.
But that's why he gave her cancer. He had to.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I think Nolan actually legitimately fell in love with Debbie.
Of course.
But it doesn't deter the fact that
I'm telling you, man,
he got to handle business.
I think that is one of those things, or it's one of two things. He created Mark to be his successor, or he fell in love. Coincidentally, they had a son, so he had to stay. Yeah. He had to change. Maybe he was forced to change his stance because he was there with the original Guardians the whole time, and he was never part of their crew.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a coincidence.
Yeah,
especially Immortal. I mean, that guy's been around, obviously. So
yeah,
it's just interesting.
Yeah, man. And then what's really interesting is when the GDA, when they show up, I believe that's them. The Global Defense Agency. When they show up to get all of the heroes and whatnot after the fight, and like you saw, they took Black Samson's blood. And then they also took Mark's blood.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to figure out like where are they trying to go with this? Like, are they trying to?
I think they're trying to make a super.
Well, what they did was, I think they took Mark's blood so they could see, since he's the son of Nolan, what could they use against Nolan? But they already showed that every test that they ran on him, his body fought against. So they're like, there's nothing we can do to this guy Nolan.
Yeah.
Because if his son, who's already half human's body, can fight off all this stuff.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to fight it off.
It's going to take somebody like, it's funny that we're talking about that when he can be subdued, but it's going to take somebody on his level, because the Guardians, like I said, he didn't walk out of that fight, and that was the Guardians.
No, it could.
None of them have the same ability as him.
They're going to have to call up Battle Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And
is it Battle Beast or Battle Tiger? Is it Battle Beast?
Battle
Beast.
I said Battle Tiger, my bad.
You got that from me. I own that one.
My boy Thok, Battle Beast. They're gonna have to call. I was digging this dude, bro. I was like,
he was a badass.
Hey,
he gave me Thanos vibes.
Dude, I was like,
he was like Thanos. It took 5
episodes to bring this dude in. Like, I want to see more of this dude.
I did want to ask y'all. So if this guy Battle Beast doesn't live on Earth, how do you think do you think he used that new part to get in contact with him? Because he boom tubed out of there. All right, I'm gonna call it what it looked like.
Yeah, he did.
He boom tubed right up out of there. So it was just a lot going on as usual. Loving this. This show keeps us on our toes.
I don't know, man. I feel like that in this universe, because what Robot Head, that's his name, right?
Machine
Head. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I feel like that there is something where you can get in contact with people that you want to get in contact with, and I'm pretty sure Earth money is good just as alien money. So if he wants to go somewhere on Earth and spend that money,
he's
good to go. Trav?
No, I agree. Hey, money.
Hey, money talks.
Money talks.
I just don't. It's just interesting. One of two things, guys. Back to Amber and Debbie. I think that it's going to be one of those that no one's going to end up taking out, or both. Because I can see Debbie. She's getting so close. I could just see him popping up behind her, man. All it takes is one time. You know? What if he already knows she's snooping? You know? What if he pulls a whole, I knew you humans, snoop, and you're so curious. What if that happens? Because he's nearly caught her like four times already.
All I want to do is see this man pop Amber head off, bro. And
I don't want to see
I'll be good, bro.
I think it's going to be a straight hand through the chest or a finger to the throat.
Bro, Amber got to go.
Yeah.
So Mark
can grow.
End up, not even just that. Mark can end up with Samantha.
Damn,
I mean, I feel like that is eventually going to happen.
That's going to eventually happen.
Yeah, it does.
So, hey, she got to go, and you could kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, because I mean, you saw what Amber was just like, yeah, you guys are really close. And it's just like, nah, we're just friends. But of course, it's because they're both heroes. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why they're close. Something else that I wanted to touch on was at the end of the episode. We're doing a lot of
touching tonight.
Where we see that Titan.
That's what we do here on Leveling Up with Benjamin.
Titan, now he's taking over from what Machine Head was running, and he's running the business now. And I got Luke Cage vibes from season 2 when he took over after Mariah Stokes after she got killed.
Mariah Stokes.
And now Titan, he's in charge now. Mm-hmm. Now, like I had said when we did our first review on Invincible, he's voiced by Mahershala Ali, and Mahershala Ali, he was on season 1 of Luke Cage.
Yep.
He played
is that Blade?
Yeah, he's playing Blade too. Yeah. But yeah, he played Coppermouth on Luke Cage. I believe that was his name, right? Coppermouth.
Was it the Copperhead or Copper? No, was it Coppermouth?
It's Coppermouth.
Okay. And I just feel like this is right up his alley. Especially with the King music that was playing afterwards. He's just like, I'm taking over now. So it was an interesting scene, man. Like this,
it was
this whole episode. It was really good, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen on next week's episode. So with this being the end of the episode, starting with you, Trav, what do you give this episode 1 out of 10?
Just like Winter Soldier, actually a little bit lower. I'm giving it a hot 8.
Okay.
As soon as I see Amber's head pop off, bro, we'll go up with that rating.
This guy.
Hey, bro, yeah, you're the one who put it out in the atmosphere.
I'm just saying she's got to go. I definitely think
about it. Now that you put it out there, I'm like, yeah, I need to see that.
Dude, she's gonna be a catalyst. It's the way it's got to go. We all know how the hero arc. I point straight to stuff like Spider-Man, prime example.
Right. Yeah.
There's always a girl who's got to go.
Gotta go.
So what are you giving it?
Me? I'm gonna give it. Yep. Go ahead, Trav. What you got?
Nah, man.
No, you good.
I was just gonna say, and not like you thought the 4 Kids One Piece song was gotta go. It's Yayo.
Yeah. No, but that girl gotta go.
She gotta go though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Me personally. Oh, one thing I want to note too before I give it the rating, I definitely think that Robot's going to stow Monster Girl away somewhere and work and experiment on her.
Oh yeah,
he cared way too much about that, bro.
He can't resist.
Like he needs her powers. But anyway, if he can reverse it, he can fix himself or whatnot. But I'm gonna give it a 9. This show keeps me coming back for more. I'm loving the story. A lot of forks in the road here. They got to start closing off some of these roads, though.
And they play Run the Jewels again.
That's right. And that means some people got to go. So, road work ahead. What you got, Banks?
I'm going to go with a 9, too, just because, like, every episode, it continues to keep getting better from, introducing, I never thought we were going to see Titan again. I thought that was only going to be like a one and done on the first episode. But when you have Mahershala Ali voicing him, it's like you can't just have a man of his talent and the accolades that he has and just only have him in a couple of minutes on the first episode. So, yeah, I'm giving it a 9. I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. And I can't wait to see when all of the pieces of the chessboard finally come into play and we see what happens next. And so with that being said, D, let them know where they can find you at in social media land.
That's going to be rebellious_D23 at Instagram.com. Trav?
Hey, you know, it's the one-stop shop for your boy over on the Instagrams at ZK Audio. And if you need a hero, but you already know Omniman is not the man to go to.
That's right.
Where they going to find one?
You can find me, your hero, Benjamin Banks, at KingBenji_Banks on Twitter and Instagram. And you can look me up on Facebook at Benjamin Banks. I should be the first person to pop up. If not, then I need to contact Mr. Zuckerberg. Thank you again for watching this review on Invincible. Make sure that you check out our review on Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then tune in tomorrow where we'll have our review for My Hero Academia episode 3. And then on Sunday, my review for chapter 308 of My Hero Academia. Be safe, have a fun weekend, and like I always say, keep that pinky up. We'll see you next time. Peace. Thank you for watching a brand new episode of Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks. Make sure that you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button so that way you're always notified when we have new content on our channel. Make sure you check out our podcast where we release new episodes every Tuesday, and the video of that episode is uploaded on Friday. And you can find new episodes of our podcast on all podcast platforms. Make sure you follow all the Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks social media accounts at Leveling Up Banks on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, we have a Patreon. If you're feeling generous and would love to donate to us, it's at Leveling Up Banks. And huge shout out to our patrons. We really appreciate you and thank you for the support. We'll see you next time on Leveling Up with Benjamin Banks.